Hello, Nunu. Welcome to the Galaxy Man Show. I am here with this incredible artist known by the name of Ash AJ, and I'm about to add Ash AJ into the live now and have a chat with Ash AJ about her incredible music. So let's add Ash AJ in, and yeah, let's have a chat with Ash AJ. Here we go. Well, thank you so much, Ash AJ, for appearing on my show. It is such an incredible pleasure having you on my show for today. So, to people that don't know who you are, if you give like a bit of backstory about yourself, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
My name is Asha. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm working on releasing my first EP called Panic Stations. That's hopefully going to be out in April.
So we'll dive right into the questions now. So for my very first question, as you mentioned, Panic Stations, your EP, what's it like? What does it feel like to you having this EP out and just like getting it out there and just having it released?
Well, it's been pretty stressful being my first release, but I'm really excited for it, and I feel pretty lucky that I'm able to do it at all because I think the idea of releasing music is really insane. But I'm really excited for it.
So we'll dive right into the next question. So you have also created an original song called Don't Go Falling. What was it like creating this one? And what's the meaning behind Don't Go Falling?
Yeah, so I remember Don't Go Falling. I got the idea when I was driving, which is where I get a lot of my ideas. And the song is about a mother and daughter relationship, and the mother kind of had her heart broken, and so she's has a negative take on love, and so she's afraid that her daughter is going to get her heart broken. But throughout the song, by the end, she kind of learns that just because you got your heart broken once doesn't mean like it's going to happen again. And yeah, she kind of is more in supportive of her daughter and her falling in love in the end.
So on to my very next question. So you have also performed cover songs like Chasing Cars, incredible song. So like what was it like getting to perform this cover? And yeah, what does Chasing Cars mean to you as an artist?
Yeah, I just think Changing Cars is just a really beautiful song. It was one of the first covers that I did, so I chose it because it was pretty easy to play on the piano, but it's just it's a really beautiful song.
So on to my very next question. So you have also performed a Bon Jovi cover song of You Give Love a Bad Name. What was it like creating this one? Like, what was it like just performing this cover song and just like get like actually performing a Bon Jovi song? Like, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I love Bon Jovi and especially that song, and so it was just a lot of fun. I did it outside in downtown. They have this thing called the Piano Project, and so I did it there. And there was a couple people around watching, but I had to do a couple of takes, but it was really fun. I really enjoy it, and I like songs that I can put a lot of vocal power and energy into, and so that's one reason why I chose that song.
So on to my very next question. So what made you decide as a person and especially as an artist to get into singing in the first place?
I've been into music since I was a kid, but I don't think I really realized how much until I graduated high school. Because I was able to, before high school, I wasn't like home alone at all. And so after I went into college, my parents and my family were off doing their job. And then I was able to be home alone. And so I kind of explored music a bit more. And I don't remember the exact day, but at one point I decided that I was gonna like turn up the stereo and like listen to music in my living room. And that kind of really sparked that. And at the time, I actually thought that I wanted to be an actress, but I thought I wanted to be an actress for a couple years. I think I was kind of in denial for a little bit or something. I don't know, but at the time, I was writing a lot of lyrics and I was daydreaming about releasing music, but it wasn't until my dad kind of pushed me in the right direction that I realized that I didn't actually want to be an actress. I wanted to be a musician.
So on to my very next question. So what does performing music like mean to you, like especially as an artist?
Live performing, I think is about bringing that energy and whatever feeling is in the song to the audience. And I think I want to bring the feeling of like when I'm home alone in my room and I have like the freedom to express myself in the music. I kind of want to bring that to the audience when I'm performing live.
So on to my very next question. So with performing cover songs, like what is your all-time favorite cover song that you could perform and why?
Well, I performed "Before He Cheats" by Carrie Underwood once, and that was really fun, but it needs a lot of work. I really want to do I Want to Know by the Arctic Monkeys, but that's a great song, but it's a little bit, I think, a little bit more difficulty than what I'm used to. So it's going to take a little bit longer for me able to, that's going to take some more practice.
So on to my very next question. So if you could work with any top three music artists in the music industry, who would they be and why?
Right now, I went to an Alec Benjamin concert a couple months ago, and I really enjoyed that. I love his storytelling abilities. He's a really good storyteller in his songs. Also, Miley Cyrus. I love her music, especially her Plastic Hearts album. I really love that album. And then also, I really admire Billie Eilish and the way she puts the emotion and stuff into her music and makes it more personal.
So
So I would probably say those three.
awesome. I love it. So on to my very next question. So if you could go anywhere on tour, take your music to any place, any country in the world, where would you want to take your music to and why?
Probably, I'm thinking Spain. Spain is a really beautiful place, especially Barcelona. That place looks so beautiful. I'd love to go there.
So what would be advice that you would give to upcoming artists that want to get into music? And yeah, what advice would you give up to upcoming artists?
Um, Probably be prepared because I haven't really been prepared for this release. I kind of got really excited about releasing it, and so not everything is ready and set up, and so now I'm kind of stressed out about the release and getting that out. So I would say be prepared before you release a song, and be prepared when you're in the studio recording, and be prepared before a performance.
So on to my very next question. So if you could talk to your younger self, looking back over your time in the career of the music industry, like what advice would you give to your younger self and why?
I'll probably say keep playing the piano because I kind of took lessons on and off. I would have like one teacher and then she would retire and then another one and then she would move away. And I kind of, if I wasn't taking lessons, then I wasn't learning. And so I eventually kind of gave up. And so now I have to try and relearn the piano as I'm older. So I wish I would have kept playing the piano and not stopped.
So on to my very next question. So what are like the positive and negatives into the whole music industry? And how do you get through those like negative moments as an artist?
Yeah, I'm just starting out, so I haven't gotten like a whole lot of negativity, but I've gotten a few hate comments. But I know it doesn't really bother me. I figure if they're the type of person to leave a hate comment, then their opinion doesn't really have any value. And there's a lot more positive feedback than negative feedback in the end. So I kind of just more focus on that.
So on to my very last question. So what is next for you, like music wise? Any projects that you'd like to announce on the show that you want to release this year?
Yeah, we got the title track of Panic Stations is coming out soon. And then after that, the next song that I'm going to be releasing is If the World Burns. And then in April is I'm going to have three more songs come out in April, which will be the rest of the EP. And then after that, I think I'm just going to work a lot on my music skills, learning piano and guitar. And I'll probably doing some local performances, but I'll be focusing more on songwriting and for my next album in 2024.
I just want to say thank you so much again for taking the time to join my show, Ash. It has been such an incredible pleasure having you on the show for today. You have been such an incredible guest. To people, everyone, go follow Ash. She deserves the incredible support. We need more inspiring artists like Ash in this world, so go support Ash. Any last final thoughts or anything that you'd like to share to people on the show?
Not that I know of. Thank you for waking up early in the morning